Hi, welcome to day 5 of the Find Your Flow Raw Yoga Challenge. My name is Nzingah, and I'm so excited that we're here in day 5. We're taking it outside on my end, and maybe that's something you can do on your end. So today's practice is a continuation of really feeling and building heat in our bodies. And so a lot of the things that we played with in the last few days will be some of the things that we play with in today's practice. So as usual, meet me in your easy seat, legs crossed or legs extended. And you always have the option to go into a child's pose as well. Let's turn our gaze downward and look towards the ground, or possibly close your eyes. And just take a few breaths here to settle in space. In through the nose and out through the mouth. As you settle in the space through your breath, start to just observe how you feel today in your body. And slowly bring your hands to your heart center to set a sankalpa, an intention for today's practice. Finding a word or phrase that aligns with the positive things that you're trying to move towards in your life on and off the mat. Our collective intention for today is, I give myself grace and compassion. I give myself grace and compassion. Slowly flutter your eyes open and release your hands down to your knees. And let's find a few cat-cows here, rounding the spine, long arms, chin the chest. Inhale, pull your chest through and look up towards the sky. Do that a few more times, exhaling as you round back, and then inhaling as you pull to. And you can take that into a dancing lion, slowly making circles with the torso, exhaling as you go down and inhaling as you come up. Reverse it. Inhale, come back to neutral, sweep the arms up. Side bend to your right. And then side bend to your left. So you're just gonna go back and forth, inhaling as you lift and exhaling as you find yourself going to the other side. Throughout this practice, the call is for us to move along with our breath. Maybe you sweep that arm forward, reach, and bring that hand to the other side. And do the same thing to go back and forth. Exhaling as you reach the arm forward, and inhale as you bring the opposite arm up and around. Do that 2 more times. And just hold on the next side. You can stay here with a long arm or start to drop your forearm towards the ground for a deeper stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to the other side. Inhale, twist towards your right. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, twist towards your left. Inhale, bring your body back to center, and then bring your hands onto the ground and find yourself in a tabletop. It's a little windy out here today. All right, from our tabletop, we're going to prepare our wrists for today's practice. So what you're going to do is dial one hand back or both, and then slowly pull away to find some movement and stretch through those wrists. And then you're going to bring the palms up, fingers towards each other, and make a fist. And then release those fingers. Do that a few times. If you want to add on from here, what you could do is bend those elbows out and then push back up. Whatever feels good for you today. Press the hands back down, tuck the toes under. Your knees are about hip distance apart. Maybe you want to bring a block here if this feels uncomfortable. The toes are tucked. We're doing a toe stretch here for a moment. And then sweep the arms up. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms, reach the palms towards the ceiling or sky, and side bend to your right. Maybe you keep your gaze forward or you look towards that left armpit. Inhale back to center, and then side bend to your left. Inhale back to center. Press the palms back into the ground. Untuck the toes, and then walk the hands back. So now we're stretching our feet in the opposite direction here. So we're going to inhale the arms back up. Exhale, twist towards your right side. Maybe you're finding a bind through the low back. You're grabbing the thigh, that right thigh with that left hand, and you're looking over the opposite shoulder. Inhale, reach, neutralize the spine. Exhale, twist to the opposite direction. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press the hands into the ground, tuck the toes under, and float those knees off the mat for a floating tabletop. If holding this doesn't resonate with you, you can always drop the knees down and then lift up for a few seconds, just trying to activate our core here. And then start to float those knees all the way up, finding your turbo dog. We were here before and we're here again. You're pressing again the torso towards the thighs as you keep the knees bent. Then on your next exhale, find your down dog, and we're gonna walk that dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Pedaling the feet, bending one knee and then the other, finding stretch through the back of the hamstrings. And then slowly lift the heels off the mat, both, and then tiptoe the feet towards the top of the mat. Finding your first forward fold, soften the knees, grab your opposite elbows, ragdoll side to side. Shaking your head no and yes, yes and no. Slowly let the arms drop down towards the ground, and we're gonna roll up for a count of 8. The head's the last thing to come up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let those hands fall off to the side, looking forward in our mountain pose. So for mountain pose, your toes touch, your knees are slightly apart. That's one position to start in, or you may feel more comfortable by bringing your feet hip distance apart. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up, find your Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, bending the knees. Maybe you grab your blocks, maybe you touch the ground, forehead towards shin, torso towards the thighs. And then on your next inhale, push on your hands on your block or to your shins to find your Adho Uttanasana, half forward fold. So again, we're lengthening the spine here, thinking about the crown of the head pulling away from the tailbone. Exhale, plant the hands down, Surya Namaskar. C, right leg drops. Drop that right leg down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Low crescent lunge, Anjanasana. Exhale, float the hands down, toes touch, knees apart, push back, finding your child's pose. On your inhale, we've been here before, so we know what to do. Push the chest through, find your cobra pose. Pressing the hips towards the ground, rolling the shoulders down and back. Find a slight bend through the elbows, looking forward. Tuck the toes under and peel the legs and hips off the ground to find your down dog. This is our first down dog where we're actually holding. So we're still warming up. That may mean you want to keep a soft bend through the knees. You're pressing away from the ground with the hands to push the torso back. Again, here the fingers are spread wide and your drishti is either your knees, your thighs, or your navel. Inhale, right leg sweeps up towards the ground, come up onto the ball of the left foot. Bend the knee and bring it forward, and then step that right foot through. You might have to heel toe that right leg through or pick it up. Drop that left knee down. Sweep the arms up on your next inhale. Find your low crescent lunge, pushing the hips forward. Exhale, float the hands down, left foot meets the right. Find your half forward fold, reversing it out now. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms above the head. Slight backwards bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, the hands down to the sides of the body. We're gonna keep adding on here. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, cactus the arms, find your back bend, and we're gonna do 5 pumping back bends. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend, push the hips forward, bend the elbows, chest up towards the sky, head goes back. Inhale, lengthen back up, look forward. 3 more times, just like that, pushing the hips forward, drawing the elbows closer to the body. Inhale. That's getting juicy. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Inhale. Palms touch or hands just come in front of you. Find your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana, half forward fold. Exhale, press the hands down. Left leg extends this time. Bring it further back if you can. Drop the knee down. Sweep the arms up. Find your low crescent lunge. Pushing forward through the hips. Now we're going to add a back bend here. So you're just going to lengthen the torso up and push forward through the hips, and then start to bring the arms back, head back, chest up. If you feel a little unstable, just squeeze the thighs and find your stability here. Inhale, back to center, press the left hand down and twist to the right side, lunge twist. Tuck the toes under and lift the knees off the mat. That's an option. You can stay there with that the knee down. Keep twisting that body towards that right side. So you're pressing way through the ground to find length, and you're using that to leverage the twist. Exhale, drop the left knee down. Right foot meets the left. Push back into your child's pose. Inhale, lengthen, and find your cobra pose. Tuck the toes under to find your down dog. We're holding here for a few breaths. Chin the chest. Drishti, again, where you look is either knees, thighs, or navel. Keep lengthening through that spine, rolling the shoulders down and back. Maybe the distance between your hands or legs are too far, so you can always step the feet 1 or 2 times forward towards the hands so you can get a little bit more aligned in your down dog. On your next inhale, sweep that left leg up, come up onto the balls of the right foot. Step that left foot through, drop that right knee down, heel toe that left foot a little bit more maybe, untuck the toes, and then sweep the arms up, low crescent lunge. Pushing the hips forward, lifting up towards the sky, find your back bend. Inhale, back to center. Bring the right hand down and start to twist towards that left side. Again, we're leveraging here the right hand on the ground. So we're pulling towards the ceiling or sky. Maybe you tuck the right toes under and lift that right knee off the mat. Press that left hand down. Right foot meets the left for your half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reverse it out. Exhale, cactus the arms, find your back bend. Inhale, lengthen back out, and then bring your hands down to the sides of your body and breathe. Gotta make sure my mic doesn't fly away here. Third set of a variation of our Sun Salutation C's. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, find your back bend. Inhale, lengthen back up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at your hips. Maybe you bend those knees there. Bring the torso towards the thigh. Lengthen the spine a little bit more. We're a little bit more warmed up. Inhale, lengthen for your half forward fold. Exhale, press the hands down. Right leg extends out. Drop that right knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Here we go. Tuck the toes under or keep them tucked and start to, you can stay here for your low crescent lunge or you can go to your high crescent lunge. Can you sit down a little bit deeper through that front leg? Hold and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Right hand drops, twist towards that left side to find your lunge twist. Option to drop that knee down. Keep pressing away from the ground here. Drop that right knee down, lift the body up to find your water wheel. So you're twisting towards the left, you're pulling the arms away from each other, and you're looking towards that left arm. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame that left foot. Left foot meets the right, toes touch, knees apart, push back, child's pose. Inhale, sweep the arms, come forward into your Bhujangasana, your cobra pose. Again, rolling the shoulders down and back. Maybe you have to work those hands back. Keep a slight bend through the elbows and look forward. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up to find your down dog. Holding here for a few breaths. Again, in this down dog, hold for 5. You always have the option to go into a child's pose to just allow you a moment to ground and connect back to your breath. On your next inhale, sweep that right leg up. On your next exhale, step that right leg through, drop the knee down, untuck the toes or to keep them tucked. Stay here for your low crescent lunge, option 1. Maybe you got to heel toe that foot for our next option. Tuck the toes under and lift up for your high crescent lunge. Maybe heel toe, push back into the hamstrings on that left leg. Squeeze the thighs together to get those hips squared. On your next exhale, left hand goes nice next to that right leg and twist towards the right side, pushing away from the earth. Knee can be down here to find that body, the torso really becoming parallel with that sidewall. Drop the left knee down, untuck the toes on that left side and find your water wheel. Hold and breathe, looking over that right shoulder. Slowly cartwheel the hands down to frame that right foot. Left foot meets the right. Find your half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse it out, palms touch. Exhale, the hands down to your heart center and just breathe. Notice how you feel in comparison to when you first started this practice. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, find your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, press the hands down, walk out to your high plank. First chaturanga of the day. Tip forward, roll onto the balls of your feet. Option to drop those knees down or keep them off the mat. You know your choices here. And then bend those elbows, find your chaturanga dandasana. Untuck the toes. You're going to either stay here in your cobra or lift up into your upward facing dog. Again, we're still rolling their shoulders down and back and keeping that Mula Bandha, that core engagement here. Tuck the toes under, find your down dog. Chin to chest. Hold and breathe. Next inhale, look forward and walk the feet to the top of the mat to find your half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale the hands down to the sides of your body and breathe. Inhale, palms come up. Second set with an add-on. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, press the hands down, walk, step, jump to your Chaturanga Dandasana, either by way of jumping to a plank or jumping straight into that Chaturanga. Untuck the toes, lift up, find your upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes under, find your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, look forward, bend your knees, walk, hop, jump to a seated position. Extend those legs out in front of you. Bring those arms parallel with the ground and slowly start to roll down into your Savasana. Let the hands fall down to the sides of the body. On your next inhale, bend the knees, bringing the soles of the feet closer to the hips. And then we're going to press up to our bridge pose. So just pushing up and lifting those hips towards the ceiling or sky, wherever you are today in your practice. And then slowly roll those hips back down, bringing that right leg over left, pressing the knee away from yourself. This is our reclined pigeon. And then there's an option here to bring that leg up, whatever feels good for you today. So actively press that knee away from you as you hold here. If you want a deeper stretch, interlace the hands around the shin to get a little bit deeper here. Slowly release the arms and then heel toe that left foot out to the left and let the legs fall to the right and let your arms fall to the side for a hip flexor stretch. Slowly come back to center, heel toe that left foot back in and find your reclined pigeon on the other side. So you're going to bring that ankle onto the thigh and find the expression that makes the best sense for you. Still actively pushing that knee away from you by way of the ankle. Slowly release the hold on that right leg, heel toe that right leg out to the right as you let the legs melt to the left. Slowly coming back to center, extend those legs out to a butterfly position so the soles of feet touch. As the knees fall apart, bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. And just take a moment here to connect back to your intention. Thanking your body for all the beautiful things that it does. Finding your final Shavasana, extend the legs out in front of you. And thank you for being here with me today. I'll see you on day 6. Take your rest. Bye.